Welcome to Wanderstop. It's a new cozy game that just came out. It's by the writer from Stanley Parable, and I forget the other game. But it's all about burnout, pretty much, which really drew me in. I saw a little video of him talking about how he wrote the story and what made him want to make a cozy game and write for a cozy game. It's really interesting, so I'm here for it. It's all about making tea and gardening and stuff. So we're just gonna have a nice cozy time with Wanderstop. Here we go. I did play the demo, so I don't know. I feel like it was the opening, like 30-ish minutes. I don't know if I think they'll be different, but we're gonna find out together. Here we go. Abbey Road.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard.
Yeah.
You feel scared.
Don't get smacked.
You submit.
Oh.
But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long.
Just like fight once a year. God, yeah, I'm undefeated.
But I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid. But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest at the edge of the world.
I tell you to take a fucking nap.
I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Ta-da! Yeah. It feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good, I hope it's brutal. Just have to... rest a moment. Just sit, dude. I'll rest just for a moment. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick up your sword and pick it up. What are you doing? I can't. I'm mixing words up. No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep this pace, I could... hang on. Rest. Just for a second. Just a moment, then get back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Oof. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. Nope. Bam, bam, bam. And suddenly we're on a bench. Good morning. He's so cute. Very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Ugh. My goodness, you're not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. Are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right here in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed, it seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword! I have to go back and get my sword! Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see, for fun. Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you would help me make tea. The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. Say nothing. Was I off? Is Miss Alta not interested in even in making tea? Well, please know that I only thought you would enjoy something fun to do while resting. After all, you've had a turbulent day today. Why not enjoy yourself a moment? You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? What say you? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Thanks. Don't be a douche, Alta. Let's go. Yeah. I'm so excited. The demo stopped right before you actually get to serve any customers. I was so bummed out. Dang it! I need to know what happens. Oops. It's vaguely reminiscent of one of my favorite books from the last couple of years, Legends and Lattes. It's about a mercenary fighter that opens up a coffee shop and wants to stop fighting, and in her case she was willing to stop and this was her thing that she wanted to do, but it just feels similar and I love that book. It's so good. Hello. Oh, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I'll show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. I just, like, skip ahead. I know what to do. I've done it, Boro. Give. Yes. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you need an entirely full basket before tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good. Why don't you get some tea leaves drying and please come speak with me. Gotcha. I preemptively grabbed the watering can. Wow, it was the perfect amount. Imagine that. Drive, baby, drive. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step to do is a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Please stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Dunzo. Done! Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Two. I need to. Oh, he wanted it stashed, though. There we go. He yelled at me last time. Welcome to the garden. This is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding a blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns that you can try it for yourself. Thanks. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done? You got it, Boro. Hiya! It's the most freaking... Oh, I need water. Violent planting I've ever seen. Having a hard time with words today. There you go. Is he gonna know that I did that already? I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can that you stashed earlier? Yes. The watering can, water. Yeah. Done. Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your water can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. This way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Yeah, I already did that. I have more seeds now. So you did? It is very on brand for you to be rushing ahead to the next step. Boro, you have no idea. Oh boy. Very well, then let us jump ahead to the next step in the gardening process. Is this gonna be written down anywhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. But for now, I would like to show you... I can't believe he called me out like that. I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess! Large hybrids. That is correct. Just as the small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruit. Remember how you use a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, instead we use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did get the seeds. Go ahead and try it. And please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. I had a weird time trying to figure out where to... They don't exactly line up the same way as in this picture. What the heck was that? I've even done this, and I can't remember exactly how. Do I need one in the middle then? Yeah, okay, that's what it was. And Boro, your picture is not very clear. There we go. Let's get some fruit. A chip. I have more? Eve. I thought I saw another one. I guess not. Only 2. Nope. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful, miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Yes. Stare in silence. Sure, why not? It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside. I will explain the tea machine to you. Yes. Yes. Tea. I'm unfortunately not drinking tea right now. I don't know, once it starts getting warmer, I'm less inclined to want tea. Hello? Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Oh, goodness, no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell me the joke. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says no librarians or farmers allowed. They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant, when suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they were eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They're both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they're going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removed its mask too, and this isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other one asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay, so after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. And the other one says, no thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end. Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? Ah, that was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold the tea machine! Da 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 da! This looks very intense. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Really. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Yes. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up the ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull down the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Oggy. Whee! Give me water! Yeah! Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Yeah. Like Stardew fishing, but fire. There we go. Aha, now that is some steaming hot water. You're doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? You can keep giving me instructions. Of course, I'm more than happy to. Next, would you rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve? Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Backy. Yeah. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. When you toss any item into the diffuser, any item at all. That is, of course, where you'll be placing the tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. I gotta go get my tea ball. Tea balls! Can I not grab that one? There you go. Only tea would just, like, ball itself up like that. Cool. Alright. Toss the tea! And then... Chip. And now it's green. Well done, the water will only be changing color once you've added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick and then we'll move on to our final step. Yes. Hey. No. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here under in order to pour the tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Okay. You didn't tell me that before. I want a cup. Can I take that cup? Maybe not right now. Alright, let's give him his cup of tea. Here you go. Ah, this is the tea that you have made. Yep, here it is. Oh, gotcha. I didn't actually make any tea. Aha, splendid. delicious. It has everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me in my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's the spirit. Yeah, this is about to be where the demo ended. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. It's like the nicest response. Ah, I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things that I like. Oh, do tell. What is bringing you joy? Winning a tournament, I guess. Aha, so I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer? Yum, what a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible for you to decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you're not able to be finding her, or you simply tired. It is normal to... Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes. Or like 30-ish. And you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured, and you can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? So rude. Why? Why can I not even lift my own sword? Doesn't make any sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. It also kind of touches on not putting all your eggs in one basket. It's when something slips away, you're not able to do something anymore. Like, you don't have anything left. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never, not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Rest. Is that really okay? Can I just rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes, ha, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him so I can... Just so I can show him how strong... Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I don't know. I'm just certain there's something wrong. Well, I'm knowing exactly what the problem is. You do. Miss Alta, you're tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor, but I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. Sounds unproductive. Extremely, now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing you great harm, it would seem. If I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times, you'll be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you can spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. Well, here's what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet, no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there's no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I'll be here in the shop tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time, there is no rush. Each Boro. Let's do it! But first, where are these little dudes? There they are. Yeah, the Pluffins! You can pet them. Look at them. So sass. Oh, doggy. I love them. Oh, you squeaked that time. Oh, you're so cute. I'll push you down now. I don't know if there'll be more. Do they, like, make milk? Or something? I don't know why they'd be here. Other than just being cute. Hi, Boro! Oh, so are you feeling up to helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly? Literally, as soon as I can- Widowity? As soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides. I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. This is still the demo. Hi. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can, but I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, I can't talk. If you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes. Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here, one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. I want one of those. It is a traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Very good, I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? I want customers to feel intimidated. Oh god, people just walk up to me and ask me for tea? With the right apron, they will. Here, let us use this apron. Let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Yeah, now we can see her face. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. That isn't true, anyway true, and you know it. Indeed, I do know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. What? What are we doing? Aha. Ba-ba-ba-bum. My sword. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yeah. Move over, sword in the stone. We got sword on the stone. Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Oh, watch this. Please come with me. What a show off. Oh, it's still heavy? I can pick it up no problem. Right in front of her. And I'm just gonna gather some seeds over here. Didn't mean to plant it. Wow. It's so pretty. I love all the colors. The sunset's really nice. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? It does look nice. Oro, you don't know how important that sword is to me. Could I be asking where the sword came from? Yeah. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make the sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again, I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Boro. A good friend. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. He's so sarcastic. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down? Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. There is a book in there on gardening written by Boro's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is the beginning. Here we go! Are we doing it? Yes, we're doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. And that's where the demo ended. Now it's here. I get to do more stuff. Yay! Although I feel like it's been like 45 minutes. This might be a good enough spot. You can swap item in your hand for anything in your... Yeah, thank you. I finally get to the new part. It feels like it's time to end. There, we'll end on a puffin. Come here, buddy. Yeah, good head pats. So slouchy. Alright, well, the next part will be an unknown adventure. For moi. I'm very excited. It's so cute. I can't wait to figure out how Alta figures out her stuff. If she likes it here. I doubt she'd like live here, but maybe she finds that there's more. He was petting one too. Oh, I was following him around. They're so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Well, now I just want to watch it follow him. Is he gonna pet it again? Yeah, I don't know if he pet. They're all coming! They love him. Oh, why are you hitting him? Are you playing? Oh. I play with Mabel like that too. That's exactly how we play. Just do like little taps on the side of her face. She's like, so cute. Alright. On that adorable note, we'll figure out how to run this tea shop next time. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed kind of the beginning, figure out what's going on, and hopefully you can chill. Oh, there's a dude! Ah! Hopefully you get to relax and enjoy Wanderstop. If you have picked the game up yourself, let me know what you're thinking of it. Yeah, it's very good so far. Anyway, I'll catch you another time. Bye-bye!